We playing anime girl games. It's that kind of night. I hear this fucking, hold on. Cause we went from that, now we gotta hear this. Hey. It is tough. This shit is crazy. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I had to take a break from all the man killing games I've been playing. I had to embrace my little anime girl. Hold on. I was on this for like 20 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. Shit was so tough. Yeah, hope you're doing well though, chat. Hope you're doing great. You're definitely on our anime girl vibes today. I think sounds good. Text speed, auto forward time. I have like no idea what this game's about. I have a very slight idea. Everyone kept saying like, don't spoil yourself. I was like, okay, I guess I won't. Enable content warnings? Absolutely not. I don't need a warning. Did I go ping for this one? Hold on, let me change my little camera box. Oh wait, hold on. How do I do that again? Oh yeah, here we go. About to make this shit pink. That's a little too pink. That's perfect. Hey, yeah, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Gotta get the vibes on them. Auto forward test. I don't know if I should do any of this. I guess I can come back to any of this if it means anything. And I have no idea what this game's about. Like, apparently it's not all anime girls. I don't know. People said it was scary, so like maybe it's like Halloween games, right? October, Spookathon. I don't know. Everyone was very vague with what this game was about. But I hear people like it. I can do some voice acting, maybe. So fuck it. Fuck it, let's do it. Please enter your name? I'm gonna call myself Sniff Jr. Oh man, I don't like it as one word. Maybe should I give myself like Sniffu? Like waifu? I'll name myself Sniffu. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. This is gonna be odd dialogue, isn't it? Spooky? What's up, Vending? I don't know, maybe spooky? I don't know anything about this game. What the fuck is this shit? What's up, Flaunt? Yo, it's Spooky October, maybe. Or maybe not, maybe it's just Anime Girl Tuesday, I don't know. I don't know yet. But people were recommending this, man. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. So aren't we already friends? We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Yo, can we just, hold on. Just appreciate the music for a second. Shit is wavy. Get on Bleach, man. I don't know nothing about Bleach, man. I can hop right into this and I don't know nothing. You gonna see, man. People said this game was good. She's gonna chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hey. Oh, I was about to go. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm Sniffu. I forgot. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Look, she's doing like the. That's mean, Sniffu. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Facts. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. So am I canonically a dude in this? I'm not sure. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I should got Sniff. That's me. I should do my voice, right? Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sniffu, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. I'm so cool, dude. My character's such a cool guy. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. I'm a dickhead. I'm mean. Soundtrack is bumping though. I might have to get the soundtrack. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm so cool. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn. I'm a loser. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Is that a slur? Can I say that on Twitch? You're not used to the real world? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Yo, she needs to back off. All right. Like, damn. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Damn. My guy's kind of like a dickhead, right? It's kind of mean. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. What the fuck? What's up, Giga? What's up, man? It's Anime Girl Tuesday. What's good, man? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Hey, bitch. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No choice. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here beating it, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. No way, bro? Yo, apparently there's like a big twist and it gets crazy. That's what people were saying, man. So it was pretty good. Checking it out. I mean, listen, no, here on the Mr. Snifflez channel, man, look, we don't discriminate. We'll play anything, man. We play games about mayonnaise. We play games about anime bitches. We play Metal Gear, which is also got some anime bitches. We don't care, man. We don't discriminate. Hey, should we go to the literature club? That could be fun, guys. We could read. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Look at her pouting, bro. She's so pouty. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. My brain's so burnt out, man. I gave up. What's up, Rocky? You still packing? What's up? Welcome in. We playing anime girl games. What is this? Playing anime girl games. What's up? Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Damn it, Sayori. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. She made cupcakes. I gotta go. Don't make promises you can't keep, bitch. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I got cupcakes. I was packing all day, took 3 naps. I'm so sorry. I gotta go for the cupcakes. Yes, let's go! Oh, cupcakes? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Who fucking wouldn't? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Gotta go for cupcakes, man. Cupcakes are a baller. Love a good cupcake. Everyone, the new member is here. It's like, I don't know if I can do different voices for everyone. I have like maybe 2 girl voices and I'm out. I might just have to do just different variations of my own voice. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? Dance around the room. See, like I can't do a bunch of different girl voices. Actually, she looks like she'd be like a welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's kind of dismissive. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? So I am a boy. Okay, I wasn't sure. Canonically. Way to kill the atmosphere. Yo, so true, sister. Sniffu, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Canonically, I wasn't sure. I didn't know. Like, it just started, and it was like I was kind of like flirting a little bit, but they didn't really clarify. I'm definitely getting the soundtrack, even if I don't finish this game. Shit is tough. All words escape me in this situation. I got nothing to say. I got 3 anime girls in front of me. I don't know what to do. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. A girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes. Oh, well, we gotta give her some props for the cupcakes, at least. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Crazy. Oh, Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. But she's like tall as shit though. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica with a K? Oh shit, wait, you look just like the other one but different hair. That's right! Great to see you again, Snifflez. Monica smiles sweetly and then pops her ass out? Do we have a history? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... I don't know, man. I don't like my character, man. Can I put myself in? This guy's just... He's a little too much for me, man. You too, Monica. Nah, who am I kidding, man? This is me. Come sit down, Snifflez. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I thought it was gonna let me choose. I was gonna go sit next to Monica and be like, what's up, girl? You had one of these cupcakes? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Aw, that's so cute. I want a little cat cupcake, bro. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. What a goofball. He's so goofy, man. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. This kid's a freak, man. Who am I? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. The music's so tough, bro. The music is tough. You weren't here for the main menu music. That shit, I was grooving to it for a minute, man. I might save and go back to it so you can hear. That shit was tough. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. She made them for me. I thought she technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you, dummy. Damn, all right, whoa, bitch. Take it easy. I'll suplex your ass through the table. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. That bitch is crazy. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of them before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Bro, this game is so descriptive. This is literally a book. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? What the hell? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I like iced sweet tea, ma'am. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, what's up, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Damn, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Fuck yeah, dude. We're so in. We're so in. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Make up some shit, bro. Say you like Hunger Games. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh my god, and then she just popped that shit out for me. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, no politics in the chat, y'all? No politics in the chat? Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Aw, that's adorable. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Whoa, and nobody asked you. We're having a one-on-one conversation here, Sayori. Oh, hey, Yuri. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. What is this game about? Listen, okay, so it was free. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you the breakdown, man, of why I'm here, because I don't think you heard it. It was free on Plus, right? That was rule number 1, right? And I was like, what the fuck is this, right? And people were like, yo, is this game good? And people were like, don't look at anything, but yes, it's good. And it gets crazy. And I had to accept like 3 content warnings before I started the game. So I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. People were hyping the shit up. They were like, it gets scary, it gets gory. I was like, huh? I thought it was an anime girl game. I don't know, but we're gonna find out, damn it. We're gonna figure it out. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. It's free on Plus, the game's good, and I accepted 3. Yo, the 3 content warnings was it, man. I was like, 3? It's a lot of content warnings. I was like, what the hell's about to happen, right? But also, I was sitting in the main menu and I was just like, come on, man. Come on, 3? Oh, man. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Then we had an orgy. I'm sorry, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Snifflez, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, Hunger Games is pretty cool. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. You gotta throw something out there, bro. You gotta think of like a movie that came out based on a book, you know? Be my go-to. Oh, Hunger Games, yo, Katniss! Pew! Love her. You know what I mean? Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. You're an otaku too? Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Reading? I can't read. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. What? There's no way? What's up, Shaq? What's goody, man? Yeah, man, yo, our conversation yesterday, man, you got me inspired, man. I want to hop into some anime. You really got me inspired, man. You have this game? It's free on Plus right now. Don't think I bought this. I didn't pay money for this, man. It was free. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. You probably know this, though. You probably played this, didn't you? I already know you did. This is probably your favorite game for a few years. Oh, I bought it on PC years ago, but never finished it. Crazy. I heard it was good, man. I don't know anything about it, and people said don't even look into it. They said just play it. So, he said, all right. Did this game get crazy? Yeah, see, that's what I've heard. And it sounded intriguing. And the music reeled me in, man. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination completely throw you for a loop? Good lord, that's a mouthful, lady. Is this supposed to be meta? Is this the game? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Like, this is the game, right? I read a horror book once. It was Goosebumps. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Goosebumps! Say Goosebumps! At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. This guy's an idiot, man. This guy's an idiot. Oh my god, and then the Shack Show raid of 5 people? Oh, my alerts didn't go off. Maybe they aren't set up right. Or did it go off and I didn't see it? I don't know, but I got the old alerts still. No worries. I got the old alerts. I don't know. I don't guess they work. Might have to reset them up. I think it's like 6 hours long. That's not too bad, man. That's not too bad. I could beat that in a couple streams. Yo, welcome in though, y'all. We're playing anime girl games. We shout you out. Oops, I can't spell right. Can't spell. Shack Show. Yeah, shout that guy Shack Show, man. Shout that guy Shack Show. I tried streaming it, but got bored to death. LL Doki. Crazy. You do it in 2 streams? Maybe, man. I went live real late tonight. Crazy. I'm gonna see if I keep into it, man. If the music keeps changing, it's gonna be enough to hold me, I'm not gonna lie. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just get a little scared. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She wants me. Never mind. She wants me. That's right. Usually you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. This guy's just a dickhead, man. Why am I a loser? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? How long is this book club meeting? When do they start getting murdered or whatever? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I don't know. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Snifflez? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I bust, for the second time. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. The 4 anime girls in front of me have stared deeply into my soul. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... Sorry, I thought... Snifflez, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They got me by the balls, damn it. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful queens. Oh, right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! It really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. We can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I bust a third time. Snifflez, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I think I can do it. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Snifflez, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. I was bricked up that whole walk. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Maybe even all four. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Right. I'm liking this, man. I like where this is going, man. Try to pull me a hot anime girl. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Oh, shit. Who do I want? Oh, shit. Mouse? Wait, why are there only... Is that supposed to be Monica on the left? It looks like the other girl. I don't fucking know. What kind of poem should we write? Mouse. Marshmallow. Lollipop. Bubbles. Pain. Vivacious. Uncontrollable. Boop. Fester. Hell yeah. Oh, this is gonna be Doki Doki. This is the name of the game. Air. Oh god. That's TOS. I can't do that one. Special. Contamination. It's gonna be all over the place. Ocean. Scars. Puppy. Nibble. Flower. Strawberry. And milk. Oh fuck. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be the worst, but please tell me it like just formulated a poem from that. Hi again, Snifflez. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry, girl. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Snifflez. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Oh, shit. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Snifflez always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Dependable. I'm a dependable man. High value male. Take notes, ladies. Sayori, it's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Good God. Is that so? Look at her. Ooh. Almost committed arson. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Snifflez can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it, girl. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, but now, this shit better be impressive. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, but picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. I was this girl accidentally being so cute. Even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I want her, now. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What you doing over here? Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. What's up, girl? What you need? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yo, manga readers, is this true? Let me know. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Crazy. Why should you do me like that? What a bitch. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, rude as fuck. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. We get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. He said, damn, you got shit taste, girl. Because what the fuck is that? If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Snifflez, I will kill you. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Oh my god, they're talking about this game. Wait, what the hell happened to my... Refocus. We're talking about this game. It's exceedingly Mo? What is Mo? Hold on. Mo definition. Like, welcome to Mo's? What the fuck is Mo? In the context of Japanese popular culture, the quality in a fictional female character of being youthfully innocent and vulnerable in an idealized way, perceived as eliciting feelings of affection or protectiveness. What the fuck? Okay. I'm picking up what they're laying down. I'm with it. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? And we're standing anyway, it doesn't even matter. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. This guy is not smooth. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It's this game! I gotta see where this goes. It's about to describe the whole game. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Damn. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, like, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Is that gonna happen later? But that just helps you get to know the characters. Oh my god, this is this! And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, hell yeah. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh shit! What's up, girl? We read on for a few more minutes? I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Oh wait, huh? You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Please. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh yeah, you go, girl. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. You guys just called all his friends losers. It's probably harder for someone like you. Oh, oops. I was clicking my mouse. I was like, why am I not going? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. No spoilers. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, that makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone, huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? My poem! Why did you talk this much? How do voice actors be doing this show? Oh, come on. Did your timing be any worse? I'm sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. But you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. That's good. That's COVID distance. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. Told this man to watch anime, he jumped straight to hentai? It's not hentai, man. It's just like cute little anime girls, man. Hentai is like a whole nother thing. I was planning to play this before you even said anything. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, which is messy. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. He's getting horny over the handwriting. Mitsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oops, I accidentally dropped my magnum condom. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm going with Yuri. What's up, girl? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Oh yeah, what's up, girl? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure, because this is the worst piece of dog shit I've ever read in my life. I guess that it might be, after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. She is shitting on me right now, man. Fuck this bitch, I'm going back to the little pink one. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I hope so, because that was good, that was constructive. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? Ow. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. She's adorable now. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Should I read this in her voice? Or read it in my voice? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh my god! She cooked. She fucking cooked. Can you summarize the story so far? Okay. Going to school, man, right? My best friend, she's like, what's up, bro? You gotta get into a club. And I'm like, all right, sure. And she's like, come on, they got cupcakes and hot bitches. Come to my club. and I'm in the club, and then they have me write a poem. That's it. That's it so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I got. It's been almost an hour. That's all I got. That's all we got. But I'm jamming. You read that? Yeah, I read the fake deep poem, man. That shit was hard. She cooked. When she said, "I look at the light flicker and I flicker back," she cooked. She cooked, man. Hold on, I was trying to make my. I forgot about this. I was trying to make my shit look pink. I needed to be a little more pinky. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a better pink. It's a better pink. Like birds fly, monkeys climb, fishes swim, people try. Oh my god! This guy Shaq's a fucking wordsmith. You're gonna be at the clubs like this, man, where the people are just snapping. Birds fly, monkeys climb, fishes swim, people try. Hey! Then people just start snapping. That was the girls' poem below? Oh, that was the girl's poem. Okay, I got you. What's up, Miles? You're getting into anime today, man. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Is that because I sat on the screen for a minute? That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm illiterate. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Then I woke up, about to go back to sleep. Alright, man. Have you a good rest. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. I don't know how to say that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Snifflez. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I'm an idiot. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Counting on me. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to my girl Monica. What's up, girl? I guess my poem's shit. Hi, Snifflez. Hey, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm a little beta boy. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Drawing of your choice, draw MVDTF cover art. Alright, give me a second. Can I cheat real quick? I'm trying to think, like, which cover though? Which cover you want? Blurred, riding it like a cowboy cover. I got you, man. Your choice. I'm gonna just do the normal one. All right, so it's like a. Okay. I shoot the lights out until it's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life? All right, hold on. All right, so that's not the one on the left. Cover that one. Not cover the one on this side up. That one. All right. So that's the cover, and that's the two blurry people banging, right? Right. They're blurry and they're banging. What you think? That's ass. I can't draw. That was. I mean, you paid for it, man. That's not worth the 75. I don't know what to tell you, man. There's no refunds on that. But that was the picture, man. hope you enjoyed it. That was the cover. I don't know what you want from me. Like, do you want me to pull them up side by side? That was it. Sorry, man. You get what you pay for. I don't usually judge artists, but that was ass. I mean, to judge art, man, you gotta look at it from the artist's point of view, man. And you didn't look at it from my point of view that I can't draw. So that was really good for me. You didn't look at it from that view, man. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Why she keep popping her ass out like every 10 seconds? Don't worry, Snifflez. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like it, Snifflez. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. He's a good writer, too. Take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. See, you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Gotta be ass. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle. Spackle? The fuck is a spackle? See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. It's fucking deep. It's fucking deep, man. I got you too, Miles. I got you too, man. While this beautiful music's going. You know, hold on. We can actually even do it better. Hillis. I like that, man. Show us a vinyl? Crazy. That too? Alright, hold on. What's up, Greta? How you doing? Do you have any anime? I have nothing that fits the vibe. Hold on, let me think. I have anything that matches it. Alright, let me get one. Alright. I'll at least match color. I'll match color with the game. A little bit of Igor. Alright, I'm trying to spend all my points. Crazy. What's up, Greta? You're good? I'm doing good too. I'm doing good as well. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, Maddie. We're doing a little anime girl Tuesday. This poem was hot ass, by the way. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh, I'm glad I read it how I read it then. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? You have a big titty, but I give a bitch over the sky, you know? I mean, they sure don't, man, but I got 4 of them. Fall out the sky for me, man, when I joined this book club. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Oh. You know their toys over there? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I guess. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Great advice. Just check, you haven't replied to me on Discord? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll check later. You got a sister-in-law you wanna fuck? I got 4 of them. Crazy, that song is terrible, man. That song is so bad. Not a great one. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Sayori. He's like my friend or whatever. Hey. Hey, Sayori. This is a good poem, Snifflez. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Dumbass. Well, of course. I see enough anime to know that's a boy? That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all girls. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Snifflez. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Aw. Going on today? Not much, you know, just a little bit of work. I saw the Joker. Saw the Joker too. That shit was hilarious. There's a dick under that skirt? That's actually insane, man. Is it like a role play? I don't know, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Apparently it gets scary at some point. I don't know. We're kind of going with the flow today. Not sure what this game is. But we'll see, I guess. Alright, man, I gotta sleep. Get you some good rest, man. Get you some good sleep, man. Maybe you'll dream about like little anime girls tonight or something. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I'm trying to get laid. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Scary, apparently? Allegedly? Download Sparking Zero? I'm not downloading Sparking Zero, man. I'm so sorry. This is the closest to anime I'll get, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. 20 gigs? Too much. Too much. Oh, I need another slip of water. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Holy shit, that was terrible. That was a hot pack of ass. Trending dances? No, I don't. That's a lie. I'm not. There might be like one on there. There might be like one on there. Sayori, this is just a guess, but holy shit, this is terrible. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, but it was a hot pack of ass. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true, kids. Breakfast is the most important meal today. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. The next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. He can dance, he be shaking his ass. I do not shake ass, man. Unless you pay me. I'll be doing that for free. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Probably the only one left. Yo, hold on just a second, man. Have I got no trophies from this game? Nothing? Nothing? Start a new game. Oh, I think that's after you beat it, right? I think that's like a new game after you beat it, maybe. Finish all the side stories? No trophies? It's real competition? Crazy. I know he will pop ass with him? Yeah, I can neither confirm nor deny. You just have to go to the TikTok page and find out, you know? Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Tsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Sharing is for bitches? Hold your feelings inside? That's crazy, man. We're a literature club. Gotta share how we're feeling. Tsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. But Tsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Yo, what the fuck is that? This is what Shaq said earlier. He spoiled it, man. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Holy shit, this is terrible, man. We gotta get her out of the literature club. That was awful. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. This is really our jujitsu literature club? You were such a cap artist. Why am I a cap artist? What do you mean? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That did not hit me hard, girl. That shit sucked. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more wind to it than I realized. I like it. Yeah, he's definitely capping, bro. I've been lying to all these. I've been lying to all of them. Been lying to every single one, man. Like there was one where it was this girl actually. She showed me some manga she was reading, and the character literally went, "I've never heard of it. I must be out of the demographic or it's garbage." I was like, damn, what a dickhead. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. She's really an idiot. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ooh, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Please tell me I get to read mine, man. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Crazy. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Yo, Natsuki sucks, bro. Her poem was ass. Sayori liked it, and Snifflez did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. How's the game? I don't know, man. I don't know. Nothing's happened yet. We're just kind of like exchanging poems and shit. The poems have been really funny. You should have been here for the one poem that the pink-haired one wrote. That shit was funny. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Snifflez liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Snifflez? Yeah, that's me, man. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What happened to the... What happened? Why'd the music just cut out? How old are these girls? There was... I meant to show this, actually. There was a... like a text box I had to accept before I started the game, and it said, all characters in this game are 18 years old. And I was like, okay. So they did clarify that. Oh. Yo, this silly ass bee, man. Hey, sounds like some overcooked shit. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Snifflez appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Snifflez started showing. What the fuck? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Why did their boobs get bigger when I got here? What the fuck? Does that happen? Is that how things work? Snifflez, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I told you, man. What'd you tell me, man? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Snifflez. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Snifflez? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Now listen, I'm going for Yuri. This pink-haired bitch, man, she's pissing me off. She shoved her manga in my face, and it was about baking and shit, and I didn't want to read that, man. I'm going with Yuri. Natsuki a dude's name, is it? Snifflez more like Simpu? Wow. Yeah, man, I'm out here. I'm a player, man. I'm playing all four of them. I'm in the streets, man. I'm all around. I'm international. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Help me, Sayori! I'm gonna pick Yuri. Wait! I picked Yuri! What? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, huh? A lot of Japanese you don't give a fuck about. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Damn, can't stand the heat of my love. Get out of the kitchen. Get her out. I end up even feeling bad. No, I don't. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way up, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No, Natsuki, you really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? She was all up in yo shit, girl. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Snifflez. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. When she come back. Nifu, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Snifflez, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. It's nice, man. Friendship. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. They're some bad bitches. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Ooh, Snifflez, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but wink wink, you know what I'm saying? Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna wife up one of these girls. Oh, do I have to write another one? I'll go down and like save. I have no idea. Should I like try to cater it towards my purple haired queen? She liked like fancy words, right? Unrestrained. Existence. Heaven sent. Tenacious. Termination. Disoriented. Misfortune. Misery. Meager. Crimson. Cheeks! No, probably not cheeks. Desire. Starscape. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Philosophy? Oh, I should have picked effulgent, whatever that was. Unrequited. Yeah, she better like me after this. Parfait? I know who that's for. Hey. Hey. Stable. Frightening. Vertigo? Vivacious. I don't know, maybe that's a good one. Maybe that would be a good one this time. Oh, fuck me, man. Is this all the game is? I know the game's literally called, like, Literature Club, but... shit. Still don't know how to get to this. Oh, there we go. History. Oh, interesting. I can save? Okay. Auto forward type? Huh. Damn, man, when people start getting, like, murdered or whatever. Whatever happens, I'm not really sure. Alright, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Oh, hold on. Am I centered? Yeah, I'm good. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Snifflez. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. You just using me as your sugar daddy, you bitch. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Damn, man. These evil women. Can't trust them. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. Yo, Private Swallow is crazy. You gotta go, buddy. Private Swallow? Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't allowing that. There's only one option. Wow, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You feel guilty. That means you deserve to feel guilty. Damn, I'm cooking her ass. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Snifflez to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Queen. Frankly, you're pulling a mischievous little stunt like that. Your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. Got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. You want a voiceover? I need to hear a little more femininity? I can't do it, man. My voice would be even more done than it already is. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. If I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap! Yeah! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. She's got fucking walloped. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Please, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Kiko remove ban on private swallow. Kiko ban private swallow. Alright. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. But I'll jump anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh, that's me. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Snifflez. What now? Huh? Hey. Monica smiles sweetly and sticks her ass out again. Yeah, she's freaky. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. What? No, man, her name's Monica. Chill out, man. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Hey, had to get a little feel for the tune before we got in the scene. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? She's DTW? Down to wank? What's DTW? Down to write? Jesus Christ. Ah, well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati? Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Probably how this game's going to go. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Snifflez? Oh, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be so completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start speaking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. This shit sounds like ass. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's been reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh my god, it feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god, this is adorable. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Yo, look, she's looking at me too. She's side-eyeing me. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she just finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. He's fucking bricked up, dude, reading this book where I would be too. Fuck it. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, no, we're out. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Snifflez, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. It breaks my thumb in 3 different places. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. My boner pops through my shorts. Everyone sees. I'm embarrassed. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. He's not gonna remember, dude. You can't make a mental note. Who should I show my poem to first? I was just with Yuri a lot. Let's do her last. Let's go to Monica. Hey girl. Hi again, Snifflez. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Snifflez. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for that's me. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked, though. Sure, I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Jesus, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent? What are we in geometry now? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? What do you mean load me? Oh, save me, load me? Save and load? I don't know, what the hell? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. It's a good tip. It's a good tip, chat. Write that one down. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Save real quick. I feel like she told me that for a reason. Thanks for listening. Alright. I wonder if it matters what order I do, but apparently Yuri might like my poem, boys. It might be in there. Hey, Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Snifflez. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. You just hear for the vibes. I feel it. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. I didn't think she'd say that. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Snifflez. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in all the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This bitch is depressed. Holy crap. You need therapy. Dory, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. He always had a habit of getting obsessed with something, or dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, good for her, man. Good for her. She's really getting into that writing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm saving Yuri for last. We had our cute little reading session. It was adorable. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Yo, I hate this bitch. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. Sorry, y'all. Just looking at something. That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Like, I think she's stupid. I think you're dumb. I'm gonna say it. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. If I have a chance to kill some of these girls, she's going first. I'm gonna take her out. She will be executed. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Jesus fucking Christ. This bitch writes like a third grader. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What the f... Not bad, right? That shit was dog shit, actually. Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Don't send me playing this game to anybody I know. Let's keep it a secret. You really holding it down? Get you a glass of water? Hey man, I'm good. I'm good. Chugging along. I'm definitely going to have to end here soon. It's past me bedtime. Nothing has happened yet. It's really been almost 2 hours and nothing has happened. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it. For some stupid reason. Oh, man. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. True. What a queen. Nothing will happen tonight. Shit don't get real until around 4 hours, but it's a 6-hour game? Oh, shit, man. It's crazy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, bitch. Alright, I'm gonna show it to my crush. I hope she likes it. Hope she likes my poem. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. You like it? Snifflez, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Your crush? You catch an anime girl feel? Listen, man, I'm trying to immerse myself in the story, man. And right now, Snifflez has got a hard-on for this girl. We had our desk pushed together, man, and my arm was like around her, and I was flipping the page, and she was catching it with her hand. Shit was cute. It was real cute, man. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this. I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh shit. The raccoon. Is this about Rocket Raccoon? It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe... They spell believe right? Is it I-E or... It is I, okay. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. She's lucky I'm trying to bang her, man, because what the hell? What the fuck is she writing about? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I'm glad he said it. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, but I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. He was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, no problem, Yuri. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Oh, no. Not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Poor girl. I wouldn't want to do that shit either. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Ooh. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Oh, brother. We gotta stop letting her cook. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Good job, Monica. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, he walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. You killed that shit, girl. Do your thing. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Oh, what's up, Britt? The pink box? You feeling it? I did it just for this game. I feel like I had to put a little pink box in there. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that I was blocking like some of the subtitles this whole time. Hey, what's up, bro? You like the little pink box? How you doing though? As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Yes, I do. Doing good? How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I still don't know what this game's about. We've been here for 2 hours. We're just hanging out with the girlies, you know? We're just hanging out with the girlies at the literature club. We're chilling. We're vibing. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Snifflez liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Snifflez. It's not like I can't compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Snifflez lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. This bitch! Since you playing this game, all I'm gonna do is wish you good luck. It's like, I don't know anything. When I was reading about it, people said don't look into it, don't look at anything. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what, I don't know what to expect. But like, so far we're just chilling with the girls, so. And the music is bumping. I can't really complain. Yeah, Natsuki's a little bitch, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to deck her ass at some point. Natsuki? It's fine. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Do it? Oh, they gave you good warnings? I'll almost say it gave me a lot of warnings. They gave me like 3 warnings before I got in here. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Good job. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, pressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. I thought I was going for Yuri. What the hell, bro? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Snifflez. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Got self-conscious, ain't you? Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, lady. Well, I'd walk home with Yuri. Fuck you. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Oh, why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is... everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off. I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Hope I get to walk home with Yuri. Probably gonna call it here though. Before I write this next poem. Hey. 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 Yeah, let me load a quick save. I'm making a new save every time. I don't know why. It's like it's an RPG. How do I return to desktop? What the fuck? What do you mean return? What? What? What the fuck? What the? This wasn't the main menu before. What the? This game is not suitable for children. Wait, is that like the new main menu now? Hold on. Oh, I did not mean to. Hold on. Earn. Oh, no. Turn to the desktop. EDLC side stories. Trust. Understanding. L files? Characters. These are the files for the character. What? Delete? What do you mean delete? I don't want to push that. Can I just delete Natsuki? I do it? I don't, wait. Saves? Oh. Oh, this is like how to write good poems for him? Interesting. Huh. This is very interesting. This is like cheating. Wait, I'm gonna write a perfect poem for Yuri. Scripts? I'm so confused. What the f is this? Journal. What is this? Node. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. Need access to files from the encrypted file share. Rhea is working on setting. What the what am I reading? Mail? No mail. Pictures? Oh god. Set wallpaper? Oh, it's all the poems. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pick this one with like their little emojis. That one looks cute. Oh. Your desktop wallpaper could not be changed due to an administrative policy restriction on this computer. For more information, contact your system administrator. What the fuck? What are these trophies? Hold on. If I do it from here, now I'm curious. Of Monica. Sorry. I see. I already saw those. Write a perfect poem. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Okay. Ruin the game. Choose not to quit. Spend 20 minutes listening to music on the desktop. Review Paula's project. I just saw Paula. Delete Monica twice while getting deleted 0 times? What in the hell does any of this mean? Music? Okay, just all the songs. It's like the main one, right? Very interesting. Hey, hold on, what was that thing about Eternal Plan? I don't know what any of this means. Oh. What in the hell? What is it? This is some secret to this that I'll maybe figure out later. Saves. odd. I thought I was gonna just reset the whole game. This is very interesting that it says triangle delete, and it's the characters. Like, what happens if I hit delete? I try it? Okay. Unable to delete Natsuki. Elevated access permissions. Okay. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, we're gonna call it there though, chat. It is way past me bedtime. I'm gonna just vibe y'all out with this. This shit's tough. Hope everyone in here, hope you had a good time watching whatever the fuck this game is. I might play this again. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I mean, like, nothing's happened, but I'm intrigued for some reason. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I gotta go to bed.